Hey Fish Fam, this is Nikachu, Merfolk Master, and I am here with my brother. If you want to see how Merfolk is played both in Simic and Mono Blue, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Before we get into our deck tech, we're going to thank our sponsors, first with the manabase.com, and with content ranging from MTG Arena Standard to Commander to Cube to Kitchen Tabletop. The manabase.com is your home base for everything Magic the Gathering. And the Magic Mastermind. The Magic Mastermind has pros to help coach you to achieve your MTG dreams. If you are ready to take your game to the next level, you're going to want to check out the Magic Mastermind. We won the die roll. The hand is good enough to keep because we have Silvergill Adept. We don't have the mana to cast any, but like if we draw any land, well, except the Fairy Conclave, we can cast Merfolk on the following turn. I will force negation any Thoughtseize or Inquisition to Kozilek here. Windswept Heath. Who plays that right now? Somebody. Someone's playing Windswept Heath. Temple Garden. I miss you. Giver of Runes. So it looks like Counters Company.
Ruins, my friend.
If we can get our next land, it would be good. If we can get one more island, we will be in fine shape. If we don't, we're in bad shape.
This card is busted. Should be double white. And a colorless.
There is a legacy version of this card that is strictly better. Well, maybe not strictly better. It's a 1/1 and gives protection of any color to any creature. So this one's another creature, but it's another version of Mother of Runes, which can protect herself. Oh, it's Infect. Okay, our hand might be a lot better against this.
This is a strange version of it.
Another Giver of Runes. Actually, no, screw it. Our hand is not good against Infect. Not against Giver of Runes. Well, I can't do much, but I can Echoing Truth the Giver of Runes is back to their hand. That will slow them down a lot. Maybe buy some time, so let's start with this. So it's always another target creature they can protect. They can't protect themselves. That's the difference between Giver of Runes and Mother of Runes. She's not quite the mother. So now Glistener Elf. They should have given their Glistener Elf protection. Anyway, I can attack into the Glistener Elf.
I'm not going to do shit.
Not right now. And we can protect against some pump spells. Some. And if they attack with the Glistener Elf... Oh god.
Wow.
Yeah, we're going to do something about that right now.
How does it feel? Is this other people?
Doesn't feel good. So now we're hoping our opponent attacks for 1. And then plays the Giver of Runes. Then we can play Harbinger of the Tides, bounce the Glistener Elf. I don't even know if that's enough. I don't know if that's going to be enough. It might not be enough. Well, the Giver of Runes, are back. Okay, that's not a lot of damage. Land! Thank God. Well, if I want to bounce the Glistener Elf, now is the time. The time is now. Because I'm not going to get an opportunity in the future.
Do it.
And the sick thing is that they can give it protection from colorless, so I can't even block with Mutavault. I guess I'm gonna... Like, the other option is... Okay, I could play Merfolk, attack for 3, they go to 9. And then I can play Lord of Atlantis next turn and win. That actually might be a way better line.
What if he has 2 pump spells?
Well, if they have 2 pump spells, I'm not beating it anyway. I don't know if I can beat that. I think I would rather just put myself in a position to win the game. So let's play this. Let's attack. They could double block with the Giver of Runes, but they might not. They don't. Alright, we're in a position to win the game next turn. So they have to kill us here. And I'm hoping they can't. Inkmoth Nexus does not change too much, unless they really needed colorless mana for something. So I'm hoping to just get smacked. It's interesting, not giving protection from blue. It's fine.
Maybe he doesn't even know what this card does. Just put it in there. For fun.
Actually, the fact that Ink Moth is colorless is helpful. Because they can't play, for example, 2 Vines of the Vastwood kicked. Well, they don't have scale up. So I guess this is going to be a Vines of the Vastwood kicked. Okay. Is there any way I can die here? 2 immunogenic growths?
That would be awesome.
Alright, so now let's attempt to win the game.
You have Island Walk, don't you? If you play the Lord?
I do. Let's... I don't know if anything would change. Let's play Harbinger of the Tides. We'll untap a land. Try to bounce the Glistener off. I'm just wondering if somehow I can make our opponent tap some mana.
Out of fear.
Something like that. Okay. So tapping mana, they tap the Giver of Runes. It's fine. And then we'll play Lord of Atlantis on tap a land and attack for what looks like 9. But you know what? This is how my playtesting has been going. None of these decks are big decks. Infect was a really big deck before Hogak was discovered. Then after Hogak, no one cared about Infect anymore. It just fell off the map.
I mean, printed, not discovered.
No, discovered. I mean, it was printed, but like no one knew how... I mean, some people knew how good it was from the start. But everyone was experimenting with all sorts of fun little things until... We could still get hit by Path to Exile here, but we have no choice. We have to just try to win the game. Sure. Draw a card. Have fun.
Yeah, with what mana?
What are you gonna do with no mana? What are you gonna do at instant speed? You show me. So our sideboard is fine. We have a fine sideboard. We've got... Is there a sideboard beneath this? No. Echoing Truth did a little bit of something in that game, but normally it won't. You can't target the Inkmoth Nexus. Like, I think these spells that target the creatures just suck so much now. Particularly because of Giver of Runes. So we will bring in Force Negation. That is a very good card in this matchup. You just hit, like, one of their really important cards and it's over. Chalice is game-breaking. I mean, we could almost try to mulligan for Chalice. Deprive is, like, okay. We're choked on mana. It's really hard. Like, in that game, you saw I wanted to tap out for the Rajiri to give ourselves a chance of winning the game the next turn, and that's just how these games go. You don't have a lot of room against Infect anymore to, like, play it patiently, hold up Deprive. That strategy doesn't work. Because you can't even hold up things like Echoing Truth. So I don't think I like Echoing Truth. We're going to get rid of it. We're going to keep the Wit Sniper, but because just having a 1-drop I think is important. I might want the other Spreading Seizes to either choke their green mana or hit the Inkmoth Nexus. Oh, but that might not even work the way it used to because they've got the Giver of Runes. What can we get rid of? I think Cloudstone Courier looks like garbage. I don't have time to cast this on turn 3. That's more of a patience card. We could get rid of some Silvergill Adepts. This is not the matchup for drawing cards. Maybe I can get rid of 2 more. Bring in 2 Deprive. Not in love with Deprive, but Counterspell's a Counterspell. Harbinger, not what it used to be, but maybe if our opponent doesn't have Giver of Runes, we can get an opportunity in there.
They mulligan to 6 right away.
Good.
Go to 5.
We'll keep this. Hand's not beautiful, but it's got a 1-drop. It's got some interaction. Just gonna have to make the best of it.
We're gonna see turn 1 Infect creature.
Or Giver of Runes. The Giver.
That was a book.
The Giver?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
So it's some
I
society
wouldn't
people
know.
that
I
get-
don't read books.
Oh, it's like standard Canadian educational curriculum stuff.
Not that I encourage the non-reading of books.
Yeah, well,
I just learn better with videos. Just like probably you do.
I can't read. What now?
I'm blind. Oh man, we're in this situation again. So the interaction... Oh, now we need lords. Lord! Oh no.
Don't worry, there's game 3.
Who says I'm gonna lose this one? I don't really know what to do. I can't attack in. Can't do anything.
Can you fix for that upkeep?
I can try, but they have they got 2 bodyguards. Listener Elf. Bodyguard to the left, bodyguard to the right. $100 an hour. For each of them, that's $200 an hour total.
Good work if you can find it.
What am I even going to do with this Benthic Biomancer? Maybe the best thing to do is loot with it. Which in that case, playing the Oboro and dumping the island was a better play.
Loot.
The good thing is our opponent doesn't have many cards in hand, so we're not in a lot of danger. But if we could play Lord here, we would just crush our opponent.
Loot and block. Oh no, you can give
Can't
protection.
use Harbinger. Okay, we'll just pass. We'll pass and see what happens.
You should only give protection from attacking creatures, not blocking creatures.
Then this card would suck. Another Infector. Still, they're attacking for dinky amounts. Okay. So here's the deal. They have to tap these first. So I could go after the second one now. If I go... I could Trickster in response. Then they have to tap the second Giver of Runes. And then after that, I could bounce this thing back to their hand. But they have an Ink Moth in play. So I'm still going to get hit for 5. Not much changes. I need a good counterattack. Well, I'm not going to do anything else. So let's Trickster the Glistener Elf. Yeah. This hand would be good if our opponent had only 1 Giver of Runes.
You should have your own scale-ups.
So we need a Lord really quickly.
Or
We need a Lord really quickly.
Or you should just play with Mutagenic Growth. It's Phyrexian.
Not a Lord. Okay, so what if I play Mutavault, activate Benthic Biomancer, attack for 4. That's still not lethal the next turn.
Well, bounce that sucker, he'll have Summoning Sickness.
Yeah, but they have an Ink Moth if they need to attack. But Harbinger is the bigger body. Okay, let's attack. I guess what I can do is... This is still not going to be lethal.
There it goes.
There it goes. So do I play Land Biomancer or do I play Mutavault? If I play Mutavault and rip a Lord, I'm only dealing 11 damage from here.
Mutavault.
If I play Biomancer, rip a Lord. Or no, sorry. If I play a creature, rip a Lord, that will be 3, 6, 9, 11 still. Still? After I activate one of the Biomancers? Okay, I'll play the Biomancer. We'll give ourselves maximum draws for the next few turns. Because we might need to dig to a Force of Negation to counter a pump spell. Because it's a pretty good chance. Well, I mean, yeah, it's a pretty good chance we don't die here. It looks like we just need to survive pump spells at the moment. Okay.
Lord!
Well, Lord this turn didn't change anything. So at the moment, it doesn't matter if we attack. We need a Lord. I don't think we can win with normal damage. So let's activate this.
Please.
Okay, that is good-ish. That gives us... That probably buys us time. We'll dump the Fiery Islet. And we will pass with the Deprive mana up. Because now after we activate the other Benthic Biomancer, if we draw an Island Walk Lord, that will be lethal. So we can afford to counter... They might have Spell Pierce in their hand. Like, they've got cards in their hand that they're not playing. I don't know what they are. So they could... Some number of them could be Spell Pierce. You got it, bub. Get in there. Do your country proud. From Phyrexia.
Phyrexia is a sovereign state. They have a king and queen.
Okay, so this is where we deprive this.
Now he's mad.
Hopefully.
3, 2...
They're not even dead. They're still winning. Alright, so is there any other way I can play this?
2,
I didn't
4,
expect them to
6.
I didn't expect them to tap so many cards down. Maybe we could have won if we attacked last turn. Because we do have 8. We can get an 8 damage here.
Well, you have the other Benny to adapt. And then that would be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Okay,
12,
we'll do this. See if we draw a Lord.
Please!
If we draw a Lord, we win.
Come on. You got 8 of them!
Okay, we'll dump this. If they don't have a single pump spell, we're still in the driver's seat. I think. Yeah, okay, so we're just going to play as if they don't have a pump spell. We're going to attack with everything. We're going to get in at least 6 damage. And then we're going to play Mutavault, Marrowwit Sniper. And then we'll have, like, I hope, maximum creatures to get in for victory, even if they try to put up a bunch of blockers. Okay, here we go. Because they only have 2 Infect on the board. One from a Nexus, one from a Glistener Elf. Let's hope they draw, I don't know, Noble Hierarch or something. Oh! Wit Sniper put a Lord on in the graveyard.
They don't play nothing from the graveyard. You could have hit them.
No, they do. Become Immense.
Oh.
Uses Delve.
How much do they have to delve?
5?
He's at 3.
Yeah, but they can use mana.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, that can't be good news. Okay, so they're getting in.
Maybe he thinks he's got it, but he don't.
Oh, they're playing fast. They have to have it. They would resign. I mean, I don't know, maybe our opponents just playing their deck, having fun. Oh, waiting to pay cost. That can't be good. Yeah, that's enough.
Gives a trample or what?
No, it just pumps it up.
So you couldn't block it.
I can't. It has protection from blue. They give reference, give protection.
Yeah, right.
How we forget.
That's why I don't play this game.
But even if we held up the Mutavault, it doesn't matter. They can also give protection from colorless.
This deck is very fragile. That's what's important.
I just stick to the plan.
Revoker would choke those givers.
It would. Revoker's not too bad. Revoker's not too bad. I still like our chances in this matchup. This sounds good. This sounds good. We turn 1 Ether Vial. A little slow, but we've got the Force of Will. If we draw another land, we should be heavily, heavily, heavily favored. We've got... Or, like, I hope they have another hand similar to the ones they had in the first 2 games, where they have a bunch of a lot of protection, but not a lot of pump spells. Looks like they're doing nothing on turn 1. They've got the Blighted Age in hand. Pass. Probably I will force negation, pitching the Spreading Seas. See, playing a Lord there would be... it would make a big difference. Could have been everything. Noble Hierarch, sure.
Useless.
Well, not really. Not sure what they're planning to do with that Noble Hierarch. We're probably going to tap it down on their turn. Must say I'm not happy that we're not drawing our second land, but we're going to make do with what we can.
Upkeep.
Yeah, upkeep. We will. I don't know why they need so much mana, but I don't know what they're doing.
Everybody needs mana.
And it's really hard to use Merfolk Trickster in this matchup, in my opinion. Like, you can tap down a poison creature, but it sort of sucks. They just have to, like, give it Vines of the Vastwood, and then it doesn't do anything. So it looks like they kept a hand without a Infector.
They were gambling that it would come.
But I don't have a lot of pressure on the battlefield yet.
Soon.
You can use this green mana for something? Veil of Summer. Okay.
What does that do?
Gives the... They're basically going to draw a card. But this is what I was talking about earlier from that Bring to Light Scapeshift deck. It's called Veil of Summer. For 1 green, draw a card if an opponent has cast a blue or black spell this turn. Spells you control can't be countered this turn, and you and permanents you control gain hexproof from blue and black until end of turn. Has a lot of text on that thing. But anyway, they tap their Noble Hierarch, so I'm happy. Ooh, Inkmoth Nexus. So we do need... Well, now I don't know what we need. I don't care. If they have another Veil of Summer, it's going to be strong. Come on, land! So I can just put a 2-turn clock on the board. Okay. I guess I'm just going to ignore the Nexus. I'm going to play a Lord. Play another Lord, and then we're threatening lethal by next turn. Although we probably would have lethal by now. If I could just draw an island on turn 2. So I hope our opponent doesn't have enough mana for like Veil of Summer and a million pump spells.
Million bazillion pump spells.
So we are going to threaten to kill you. We're going to kill you.
I'll drive you crazy, and then I'll kill you all.
I guess, do you know what is another option that might have been better? Attack for only 5, which is 2 less. That would be 12. And then Spreading Seas, a green source, to prevent so many like pump spells being played in 1 turn. Because you can't play like 2 Vines of the Vastwood, for example, in 1 turn.
I think the only thing you have to worry about is scale up. Might of Old Crows is +2/+2 only, right?
No, unless you play a land for the turn.
And
well,
Agenda Growth is +2/+2.
They fetched already at end of turn, so they should. I guess they should have done that on there.
He's dead.
Or maybe they're thinning their deck. But anyway, yeah, we can force a negation 1 thing. I guess they should have held on to their Veil of Summer.
What are you gonna do?
Something. Not scale up, it seems. So with 2, if they're gonna only attack with the Blighted Agent, we probably win, because I don't know how they can play... I don't know what, like, pump spells they could play to kill us, even if they have Veil of Summer up, because they don't have enough green mana for it all. They just have, like, a lot of... They have too much colorless mana. Yes. Okay. We take the damage. Do you have Dismember? Dismember still kills you.
Do you have counter?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes, I absolutely... I just missed playline. Yes. I have Force.
Ah, okay.
My opponent will go to sleep soundly.
G.
Good game. Sure, good. I'll go. They're going GE.
I could play 2 vines.
Yeah.
Try to
Yeah, I knew. I saw once they play the Inkmoth. They say they could play. They misplayed their land. They could play 2 vines, but we got the Force Negation. We had it all along. We're gonna go for the big win.
Well, if he lets you. Oh, now it's just...
That extra everything. Yeah, so the story right now with Infect is you don't want to be too patient. And somehow it feels like they don't have as many pump spells like they used to. I don't know, I'm not feeling it that they have a lot of pump spells. I feel like there's a lot of room to tap out even by turn 3. They just got a lot of reinforcements.
Maybe they banned the mutagenic growth. You didn't notice.
Maybe I didn't notice. Well, they had to have taken stuff out for and things like Scale Up are really transparent. It's a sorcery speed, so that's good. Yeah, I don't know. But I like...
Maybe they finally found the antidote to Infect.
Anyway, good things. So, like, I do think things like Force Negation help this matchup a lot because they don't have... It doesn't feel like they have that many pump spells, and the ones that they do have, a lot of them... I mean, their pump spells are always going to be played on their turn. So Force Negation helps tons. You just have to counter, like, one important thing, and you want to race. Racing seems to be more effective than ever before. Cards like Dismember, Echoing Truth going way down in value because of Giver of Runes. Don't like those cards. But anyway, that's going to be our match for today. We're going to thank all my patrons for supporting me on Patreon. We're also going to thank our sponsors, themanabase.com and the Magic Mastermind. This has been Nikachu with his brother, playing with Mono Blue Merfolk in Modern.